Group G looks easy at first. Belgium first, Egypt second, Iran third, New Zealand fourth. But this group is not as simple as it looks. Because Belgium are favorites, yes, but this is not the old Belgium golden generation at its peak. Egypt have Mohamed Salah and Omar Marmoush. Iran are experienced, disciplined and extremely difficult to play against. And New Zealand may be the underdog, but with Chris Wood, set pieces and a compact defensive plan, they can make games uncomfortable. So today, I'm going to predict every single match in Group G, update the table as the games develop, and explain why the whole group probably comes down to one match. Egypt versus Iran. If Egypt avoid defeat, they probably finish second. If Iran win, Iran probably still direct qualification. Group G is Belgium, Egypt, Iran, New Zealand. Belgium are my pick to win the group. They still have Kevin De Bruyne, Thibaut Courtois, Jeremy Doku, Leandro Trossard, Yuri Tielemans, Amadou Onana, Charles de Ketelaere and Romelu Lukaku. But Belgium are not risk-free. The golden generation is older, the team is changing, and Lukaku is available, but he has not had a perfect season physically. So Belgium should not assume he can carry 90 minutes every match. That matters because Belgium may control games, but they still need a reliable finisher. Egypt are my second place pick, not because they are perfect, but because they have the best attacking weapons outside Belgium. Mohamed Salah is still the main man. Omar Marmoush gives them another explosive forward threat, and Egypt can be very dangerous if they defend compactly and counterattack quickly. Iran are very close to Egypt, maybe closer than people think. They are experienced, they are physical, they know how to suffer without the ball. And Mehdi Taremi is a real penalty box threat. But Iran also have issues. Off-field disruption, rhythm concerns for some domestic-based players, and they are without Sardar Azmoun, which puts even more responsibility on Taremi. And then there is New Zealand. New Zealand are the lowest ranked team in the group and the clear underdog. But they are not a joke. They have Chris Wood, they have aerial power. They can defend deep, they can make games physical, and they recently showed that they can keep strong opponents close. So yes, I predict them fourth, but they can absolutely damage someone's tournament. The group starts with a huge game. Belgium versus Egypt. And this is very important, because if Belgium beat Egypt, they immediately control the group. But if Egypt take a point, the whole second place battle changes. Belgium will probably have more possession. They have De Bruyne, they have Doku, they have Trossard, they have midfielders who can circulate the ball and create chances. They have Courtois in goal, which gives them security in big moments. But Egypt are exactly the kind of teams that can hurt Belgium if Belgium lose the ball. Because Egypt do not need to dominate possession. They can defend in a mid-block, they can stay compact. Then they can release Salah or Marmoush quickly into space. And if Belgium push too many players forward, Egypt can punish the transition. That is why I do not predict a Belgium win here. Belgium are the better team overall, but Egypt have enough attacking threat to score. And in the first match of a World Cup group, the favorite does not always play freely. There is pressure, there is caution, there is tension. So my prediction is Belgium 1, Egypt 1. Belgium do not lose, Egypt make a statement, and suddenly Group G becomes more interesting. The second match is Iran versus New Zealand. And for Iran, this is absolutely crucial. If Iran wants to finish second or at least become a strong third place qualifier, they have to win this game. Because after this, they still have Belgium and Egypt. New Zealand's plan is obvious. Stay compact, keep the score close, win aerial duels, look for Chris Wood, attack set pieces, make the game ugly. And that can work. If New Zealand survive the first half, Iran could become nervous. But Iran have more technical quality, more tournament experience, more tactical maturity. And Taremi gives them a forward who can finish one clear chance. I think New Zealand fight hard. I think they make it difficult. But Iran eventually find the breakthrough. And once they score first, New Zealand have to open up slightly. That gives Iran more space. My prediction, Iran 2, New Zealand 0. After match day 1, the table looks like this. And look at that. Iran are top after the first round. Belgium and Egypt are level. New Zealand are already under pressure. This is why the group is interesting. Belgium may still win it, but Iran have done exactly what they needed to do. Next, Belgium versus Iran. This is a very difficult match from Belgium versus Egypt. Egypt can attack Belgium with Salah and Marmoush in space. Iran will probably make the game more compact and physical. Iran will try to defend deep, close the middle. force Belgium wide, win second balls, and use Taremi as the outlet. Belgium need patience here. This could be one of those games where Belgium dominate possession, but the score stays close for a long time. And if Belgium get frustrated, Iran can absolutely make it uncomfortable. But Belgium still have too much quality. De Bruyne can find one pass, Doku can beat one defender, Trossard can appear between the lines, Lukaku, if used, can change the box presence. And even if Belgium are not perfect, they should create enough. I think Iran score, maybe from a set piece or a direct attack. But Belgium find the winner. My prediction? Belgium 2, Iran 1. Belgium move to 4 points, Iran stay on 3. And now Iran's final match against Egypt becomes enormous. The next match is New Zealand versus Egypt. For Egypt, this is a must-win. If Egypt drew Belgium in the opener, then beating New Zealand puts them on 4 points. That gives them a very strong position before the Iran match. But they cannot take New Zealand lightly. New Zealand can keep games close, they can defend in a low block, they can attack crosses. And if Egypt become impatient, this could become uncomfortable. The key for Egypt is scoring first. If Egypt score first, New Zealand have to open up. And if New Zealand open up, Salah and Marmoush become much more dangerous. That is the exact game Egypt wants. I think New Zealand make it difficult early. Maybe Egypt have to be patient. Maybe the first goal does not come immediately, but over 90 minutes, Egypt have more attacking quality. Salah can create something, Marmoush can attack space, and Egypt should get the job done. My prediction? New Zealand 0, Egypt 2. After match day 2, the table becomes like this. Now the group is perfectly set up. Belgium are not fully safe, Egypt are in strong position, Iran are still alive, New Zealand are almost eliminated. And the final match day gives us the real decider. Egypt versus Iran. Final match day. The biggest game is Egypt versus Iran. This is the match that decides second place. Egypt have 4 points, Iran have 3, so the situation is clear. If Egypt avoid defeat, they probably finish second. If Iran win, Iran probably jump above Egypt and qualify directly. That changes the whole tactical picture. Egypt do not need to chase. They can defend compactly, they can protect the middle, they can wait for Salah and Marmoush in transition. Iran, on the other hand, need to win. That means Iran have to be more aggressive than usual. They cannot just sit in a low block forever. They have to create, they have to push numbers forward. They have to get service to Taremi, and that creates risk. Because if Iran open up too much, Egypt have exactly the players to punish that space. But Iran are experienced, they will not panic. They will try to attack in controlled ways. Crosses, set pieces, direct combinations, second balls. This is why I see this match as very tight. I think Iran score, but Egypt also score. And the result is Egypt 1, Iran 1. That draw is enough for Egypt. Iran reached 4 points, which gives them a very strong chance as a best third place team. Very likely, not guaranteed, but very strong. The other final match is New Zealand versus Belgium. For Belgium, this is about winning the group. If they beat New Zealand, they finish on 7 points. If they draw, Egypt could finish above them depending on goal difference and the Iran results. So Belgium still need to be serious. For New Zealand, this is pride, maybe a historic point, maybe one last chance for Chris Wood to make a World Cup moment. But this is a very difficult matchup. Belgium should have more possession, more creativity, more control, more quality in the final third. New Zealand can defend, they can fight, they can keep it close for a while. But over 90 minutes, Belgium should have too much. My prediction? New Zealand 0, Belgium 2. Belgium finish unbeaten. New Zealand finish with 0 points, but again, I do not think New Zealand are a joke. I think they lose because this group is too difficult. So with my predicted results, the final table becomes like this. So my final prediction is Belgium first, Egypt second, Iran third, New Zealand fourth. Belgium qualify directly, Egypt qualify directly. Iran finished third, but with 4 points and a positive goal difference, they have a very strong chance to reach the round of 32. New Zealand are eliminated, but the group is closer than the final table makes it look. The key match is Egypt versus Iran. That is the second place decider. If Egypt avoid defeat, Egypt probably finish second. If Iran win, Iran probably finish second. And the reason it is so close is simple. Egypt have the better attacking stars. Iran may have the better collective discipline. Egypt have Salah and Marmoush. Iran have Taremi and a team that knows how to suffer. Egypt are more explosive. Iran are more controlled. So this is not just a match between two teams. It is a match between two tournament IDs. Star power against structure. Counter-attack against discipline. Second place probably depends on which one wins. Now let's talk about the upset scenarios. Upset scenario number 1. Iran beat Egypt. That is the big one. If Iran beat Egypt, they probably finish second. Egypt dropped to third, and suddenly Egypt becomes the dangerous best third place team instead. Upset scenario number 2. New Zealand draw Iran. This would completely change the group. If Iran failed to beat New Zealand, then Iran probably needs to beat Egypt later. That is a much harder path. So Iran's opening match is not just important, it is essential. Upset scenario number 3. Belgium beat Egypt in the opener. If Belgium beat Egypt, then Egypt versus Iran becomes even more intense. Because Egypt will need to beat New Zealand, then probably avoid defeat against Iran. That means the opener can change the pressure level of the entire group. So my final Group G prediction is Belgium first, Egypt second, Iran third, New Zealand fourth. Belgium are the safest pick to win the group, but not because they are unbeatable. They simply have more elite qualities than everyone else. Egypt finished second because Salah and Marmoush give them the attacking edge. Iran finished third because they are organized and strong enough to reach 4 points. And New Zealand finished fourth, but they can still make games uncomfortable. The whole group depends on one match, Egypt versus Iran. If Egypt avoid defeat, Egypt goes second. If Iran win, Iran probably still direct qualification. Now I want your prediction. Who finishes second, Egypt or Iran? And can New Zealand steal a point from someone? Write your full Group G table in the comments.